Hi everyone, I'm here with Chingiskhan today and we'll discuss a challenge for you to do, which is about collaborations and teamwork. Because of course, as entrepreneurs, we all deal with collaborations and teamwork in some way. I mean, it could be your employees, it could be your team, but it could also be other freelancers you collaborate with. But even your friends and family, they play a role, believe it or not, in your business. So it's really important to assess these collaborations once in a while to see if actually the collaborations that you're having make you feel happy, and if these are the collaborations that you want to continue with in the future, or maybe you want to make some changes. So I created a very short exercise for you today that we're going to do together. Well, Chingiskhan is going to do it. Nice. And yeah, I asked Chingiskhan because, I mean, when you think of Chingiskhan and Max who run Bondi together, I mean, they're always together. So
not today.
Not today. So this was a perfect chance to just do this. Yeah, to ask the guy who I think is most collaborative in my network, at least, because you guys eat, sleep, and do everything together.
Okay, Max, come on.
I made a really nice worksheet for you that you can download online. The link is right below this video. And you can use that, you can print it, you can even use paint to fill it out, or some other thing, whatever you like to use. Even Canva works. But for now, we're just going to use a sheet of paper. Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, ready. Got my pen, got the notebook.
All right, cool. So for the first part of this exercise, you're going to draw, if you don't have it yet, a cross, basically, with 4 quadrants. And you can make this a square cross, kind of.
Jesus bless.
Yeah. In the middle of it, you're gonna write a smiley. This is you, yourself, and it's you smile because the closer you will be to the middle, the happier the collaborations or the relations will make you feel. So the middle is really where you want to be at. So yeah, looks awesome. Now, the second part of this exercise is where you're going to name each quadrant. So you can think of many different names for this, but of course, if you think of your own collaborations that you have, I would say pick the ones that are most important to you or to your business. So it could be friends, could be family, but of course, it could also be employees, other freelancers, maybe just startups in your network you want to connect with, investors. Any type of stakeholder relationship you can think of can be in the quadrants, and there's no right or wrong here, but at least include the ones that you want to assess.
Now what?
Ooh. So before you start with the next thing, maybe you want to draw sort of a circle in the middle, And now you're going to just think for each quadrant of relationships, past relationships or current relationships that you have currently or had, and you're going to put them as dots, and then you're going to write the name of the relation next to it, however you can identify it. And the closer you're to the middle, the happier that collaboration makes you feel.
Okay.
Nice.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
All right, so once you sort of have your plot, your collaboration landscape, of course you will want to have the closer ones. They are the happiest relationships, and the further away you go, the least happy they make you, or the less happy. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go on a new sheet of paper, maybe on the back of your paper, and you're going to make 3 lists. The first list is about why the collaborations in the middle circle, so the closest to you, why they make you so happy. And it can just be anything that pops in your mind. So you can consider one person, one collaboration, and just write down, okay, because he's awesome, or because he always makes me laugh, or because he always brings beers. Like, it can be anything, just anything that pops up. And you'll just make a list of all of this. And it doesn't have to be related to specific people, but you want to think of specific people when you write these things down. Then for the next list, you're going to also write the same things, but for collaborations that are further away from you. So the furthest and not so far. So maybe Chingiskhan has an uncle that always makes bad sexual jokes. Well, you probably would like that. But maybe that's a reason why they're not as close, right? So then you can write that as why I'm not so happy because of this relationship. And then finally, you're gonna make a third list with all the actions you could possibly take that pop into your mind while you're writing all of these lists down, of actions that you could take to have more happy relationships in your life, more happy collaborations. So that's it. And every action is good no matter how big or small. For now, this is just the exercise. Cool. Well, and then yeah, you can go on, of course. You can write more actions down. I think when you consider really the likes and dislikes, then you can come up with a lot more things. You can just be creative. But then finally, you'll want to pick one action that you can use tomorrow to actually get more happy collaborations in your life. And of course, more happy collaborations will eventually help you grow your business, lead a happier life. I mean, yeah, the people around you, there's this thing, right? You're the average of the 5 people around you as well. So you want to surround yourself with happy relationships. So what is then an action from these that you wrote down that you can actually do tomorrow? I don't know if you have an idea.
I will be hitting up people on LinkedIn, give a call to people, I think. Maybe even today, I'll just call to my family members. I think that'll be nice. It's been a while.
Cool. Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, you can then write that down as the final step for this exercise. Like I would say, is make it very specific, make it achievable. So just making one phone call to a family member, that's perfect. Or reaching out to 5 new people on LinkedIn that you read their profile of and are genuinely interested, like they seem genuinely interesting. But make it measurable, make it specific, so you can actually feel good about completing it.
okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, one phone call, 5 new people on LinkedIn. I'll do 10. I'll go crazy. Yeah, I'll go 20. Fuck it.
Oh shit. Well, the thing is, you don't want to make it too big. So you actually want to achieve it so that every time, I mean, you can always do more, but then you won't at least feel bad when you didn't complete it, and you will maybe be encouraged even to keep doing it, because in the end, one action is not going to change the world, but many tiny actions, they will.
I get you. Back 15, there you go.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, and that's it. That's how you map your collaboration landscape in a very quick way, I think, but it's still good to do this every maybe 3 to 6 months to just see new collaborations, what are things you like, what are things you dislike, and then actually make a change, because yeah, a business is built on collaboration, so this is something you really want to have a look at. Thanks, man. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you, Mark. Wow, that was great. We guest on the show.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
Bye-bye. Okay.